Welcome to The Explainer. You know, it's funny, we get instruction manuals for everything, except our own bodies. Well, what if you had one? Today, we're going to crack open the ultimate user manual for your body, turning all that complicated science into a super simple guide for healthy living. So, let's just jump right in with a big question. Think about it. To run, to play, to learn new things, and to fight off getting sick, what kind of super fuel does your body really need to be its own kind of superhero every single day?
Here's the game plan for our user manual. We're going to cover the secret code of food: go, grow, and glow. Then we'll look at what fuels us, what builds us, and what protects us before we wrap it all up with a daily health plan. Let's do it.
All right, first up, let's start with this really simple but powerful idea, the 3 Gs of food. Seriously, this is such a brilliant and easy way to remember what different kinds of foods are actually doing for you.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Go foods are for energy. Grow foods are for building your body. And glow foods are for protection. Think of it like you're building a race car. You need go foods for the fuel, grow foods to build a strong frame, and glow foods to give it that shiny protective shield.
So let's start with that fuel. To have the energy to run around, learn, and play all day, we need to power up with the right stuff. We need our go foods.
These go foods are mostly made of things called carbohydrates and fats. And you can honestly just think of them like gasoline for a car. They're the fuel that gets your body's engine revving and keeps you moving. You'll find this kind of energy in foods like rice and wheat. But here's a pretty cool fact. Fats, like ghee, actually pack more punch. They give you twice the energy of carbohydrates for the same amount. Okay, fuel tank is full. But, a car isn't just a tank of gas. It needs a body, an engine, all the parts. That's where grow foods come in. They're like the construction crew for our bodies. And these amazing building blocks, they're called proteins. They are absolutely crucial for getting bigger and stronger, and they even help repair your body when you get a little cut or a scrape.
You can find these powerhouse proteins in things like milk, beans, and lentils. And here's a really cool tip. When you let grains sprout, like with these chickpeas, it actually unlocks even more of those powerful growing nutrients. Pretty neat, right?
So we have fuel and we have building materials. What's left? We need a defense system. That's the job of glow foods. Think of them as your personal bodyguards, a powerful shield that keeps you from getting sick.
And this protective shield is made of vitamins and minerals. And get this, even though your body only needs them in tiny amounts, their job of keeping you healthy and making you glow is incredibly important. Each vitamin has its own special mission, and if you don't get enough of one, it can cause problems. For example, check out vitamin A. It comes from things like carrots, and it helps with your vision. It literally helps you see better when it's dark. And let's take vitamin C. A long time ago, sailors on these epic sea voyages couldn't get fresh fruit, and they'd often get a nasty disease called scurvy. This is exactly why bringing citrus fruits, like lemons, on board became a total game changer for them. Now, you want to hear something really wild? Vitamin D is totally unique. It's called the sunshine vitamin for a reason. Your body can actually make it all by itself. All you have to do is play outside in the sun. How cool is that? So, besides vitamins, we also need minerals, like iron. If you don't get enough iron, you can get a condition called anemia, and that's often a big reason why you might feel super tired because your blood just can't carry enough oxygen around. So besides iron, our manual points to 2 other really key minerals: calcium, which you can think of as the cement for your bones, making them strong, and iodine, which is super important for helping your whole body grow up the right way. All right, even the best-built machine with the best fuel needs a cleanup crew, right? Well, for our bodies, that crew has 2 super important members that sometimes get forgotten: water and fiber. So this stuff called roughage, or fiber, actually comes in 2 types. The easiest way to think about it is that one is like a sponge that soaks up the bad stuff, and the other is like a broom that sweeps everything out. You definitely need both to keep your insides clean.
And of course, water. It doesn't give you energy like a go food, but wow, it is essential for pretty much everything else. It keeps your body's temperature just right, helps you digest your food, and it's like a delivery service, taking all those good nutrients to your cells. Okay, so we've learned about go, grow, and glow foods. We've met the cleanup crew. The big question now is, how do we put all this amazing information into action in our real everyday lives?
A really great way to do this is with the healthy plate idea.
Just try to fill about half of your plate with colorful fruits and vegetables. Those are our glow foods. Then the other half is split between your energy-giving grains and your bodybuilding proteins. Simple.
And that brings us to your daily health plan. And look, it's actually pretty simple when you boil it all down. Eat a balanced plate, get outside to play and soak up that awesome vitamin D, keep your teeth clean, and drink plenty of water.
The most important thing to remember is you don't have to change everything all at once. It's the small, simple habits that you do every day to make the biggest difference in the long run. So, now that you've read the manual, my question for you is, what's one healthy choice you will make for your body today?